Everybody, this is Dream, and today I'm going to be reviewing Chronos Before the Ashes. Chronos Before the Ashes is a action RPG game. It's developed by Gunfire Games and published by THQ Nordic. It comes out on December 1st, 2020, and it's $23.99 on sale. Regular price is $29.99. The game is an action RPG with role-playing aspect. It's kind of like a Dark Souls game, and it's based in the Remnant. If you played Remnant before, then it's based in that world. This is considered a prequel to Remnant, in fact. So, in this game, you can create a character, and you play as a character, and your goal is to find all the different artifacts and mysterious things that exist, as well as you have to fight enemies and look for lots of different things. This game also has an aging mechanic, which I'll get into a little bit later. That said, let's start looking at the game. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about the different parts of the game. Um, so when you hit start, you get your screen that has these different things, options, hence main menu. And then this is for every time you die in the game, you go up a year in age, and as you age up, you gain these different traits. As you can see, you can get all the way up to 80 years old. Right now I think 22, so my brute strength is actually pretty good as a result. So here's some of the inventory items that I have picked up and found. These are your swords and weapons. I've been using this crow hammer. It's pretty nice. Then you have shields, which is very important in this game because you do need to block. Now then, this is a cool thing that they've added. There's these stones that you have to find, and if you find them, they give you special power-ups. So like, for instance, the firestone, it makes you more powerful when you use it, and it takes a little bit of time to build it up, but once you have it built up, you just hit X, and then you can use it. The sunstone actually kind of keeps you from getting hurt when you're near somebody. You can only use one of these at a time. Then you have your inventory that you just have. The Cyclops gem, you'll see in this video somewhere where I use it to open this thing. And then these dragon hearts, they give you a health boost, they give you a health boost. If you get low on health, you just hit Y to use them. And then this master key I found actually opens a lot of doors. Not sure what these dragon inscribed boxes do. And these dragon shards, so when you have enough of them, you can actually use them to make your weapon stronger. And I'll show you that kind of here. See the crow hammer. So if I hit up X, then it shows that I need 8 total of those in order to level it up again. The first one costs 3, the second one costs 5, and now the third one would be 8. And you get those from just doing combat. Let me talk about the attributes here. So I actually pushed my agility up the most because I wanted the damage and the evade. And then I'm working on vitality next, which is health and defense, and strength too. Arcane seems to be like the least important thing for me early in the game. Granted, this might be useful late in the game, but right now it's not. As you kill enemies, you get experience, and that allows you to level up. And each time you level up, you get a couple points to put onto these. So yeah, you got a lot of different possibilities. So here's all my health and everything at this point in the game. So that's basically all that you really need to know for these different parts of the game. Alright, so you see this big orange rock here. So when you click that, you can travel to any place you want to go in the game that you've already been. You have to unlock these when you walk around. You'll find them sometimes, and just click on it, and you'll have a point where you can travel to. So in this game, yeah, it looks so crazy. So basically, that's the traveling aspect. And also, if you find these doors, you can move these little blocks on them, and that will make it so you can go to different places. I'm going to kind of show you around here. I think one of the eyes of Sauron guys is over here. Yep. Oh. Not what I was looking for. Oh yeah, so when you're in this room, you can put these, this eye thing on here, and it will unlock this door. See, inside here, there's often hidden items and things. Now, I've already been in this room, so I'm just showing you. But, you can see that I'm walking by that big dude. That dude's dangerous. You don't want to get touched by him. So, you can come in here, and in this room there was a thing here on the side, and a couple things actually, and so pick up, and then there's a book you can read. Now these books, if you're going for the achievements, then these books are definitely useful. I also think that these books have some information in them that is useful, but I don't exactly know how to tell yet. But it's definitely some story stuff and probably some clues. But yeah, so you need to look at those books when you find them as well. But yeah, that's basically how these little eyes work. Also, try to avoid getting seen by this guy because he will kill you. He's very dangerous. Come on, buddy, move on. Oh, okay, well, I'm dead. I didn't think he saw me. Yeah, so that's kind of how that, so when you die, you'll see what happens. You spawn back at the last, the areas you were. All the enemies also do respawn, so you're gonna have plenty of enemies to look for at this point after this. And that's, you gotta be careful, because that big guy will kill you if he gets too close to you or sees you when you're upstairs in that area. So now, like, I want to check to see if I don't think I still have my eye. Yeah, so I need to go back and get that. So what kind of goes? You can, once you're done with that room, you can pick that eye back up. I guess I'll probably end up showing you some combat here, because I think, yeah, the enemies are going to be back. So, your right trigger and bumper are going to be your attacks. And then, your shield is your left side. Left trigger attack. Boop. Combat in this game is actually pretty well done. There has been a couple of moments where I felt like I got off center. If you hit in on your right stick, you will move your character. You will be able to pinpoint who you want to hit, especially when there's multiple enemies on screen. And then I'm just back and picking up this thing. But yeah, so there's enemies everywhere, and it's good because you can definitely, when you die, you can definitely utilize it to help level yourself up again more. These little fire guys are pretty tough. Not too tough. Oops, and I just ranked up, so you'll see how that works. There's also a book in this room. So that looks like a clue. And then, so once you get experience leveled up, you also max out your health again, and then you get 2 attribute points. And I'm gonna put those into strength this time. That's basically how the combat works in the game. Obviously with the big enemy that I died from just a little while ago, you're not able to one-shot them, at least not at this point. I don't think you'll be able to in the game. Oh, and always check your enemies, because sometimes they drop random goodies. I think I've already gotten here, haven't I? Maybe not. But yeah, so that's basically the combat. It's pretty simple. Assuming you don't die, that's a good way to know where you've been, or where the enemies are dead. Or, you know, they don't spawn back unless you die, so. Actually, I don't think I've been in here, so that's good. Found a new room. There's a book on the table. Yeah, I really like this game. It definitely has that remnant feel, which is obviously by design. Ooh, look at this. Intricate craftsmanship like anything you've ever seen. I don't know what this is for. Probably for something. Seems like most everything is for something. But yeah, the game is really well done. According to the developer, it's a prequel to a past game called Remnant. And it's a very interesting game. I'm having a lot of fun so far. I've been playing for a little while, and it is a lot of fun. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna give this game a 8.5 out of 10. I'm really enjoying playing it. It's tough, and it's like any Souls game. It's really tough. However, with the difficulty things, it actually does make it more available to people who aren't great at those type of games like myself, and it is a lot of fun. I mean, I'm having fun scavenging the areas, looking for different things, trying to find my way through, and defeating enemies and leveling up and things. It's a lot of fun. So I'm definitely giving this a high score. Graphically, the game is well put together, and the way that the colors and stuff work for lighting items up and things is good. And the combat is pretty good. I'm not great at the combat, but that's just the type of game it is. This is difficult, so you have to get used to it and get good at it, basically. But yeah, so I definitely high marks for this game. Yeah, I definitely consider this to be the type of game that people who are great at Souls games can actually get into, because it isn't as difficult if you put it on lower difficulty, which I have to do because I'm just not good at these kind of games. But I definitely enjoy it. It's definitely a fun game. As for the achievements, the achievement list is pretty tough. It's not going to be a quick and easy 1,000, that's for sure. It's going to take you a long time. And also there's some achievements for beating the game on higher difficulties, which if you're like me probably aren't going to be able to do. But there are some good achievements in the game. I've got about 180 or 190 scores so far. I do think a lot of the achievements are missable, so you're going to have to, if you want all of them, then you're going to really have to scavenge everywhere. Hopefully I'll try to get all the weapons at least, and things of that nature, get all this type of achievements and get tribute points in different places. But as far as beating the game on harder difficulties, probably not going to be in my wheelhouse. But it's a lot of fun game, so if you like these type of games and you're an achievement junkie for these kind of games, this is definitely going to be one of your happier games to play when it comes to achievements. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Let us know what you think about the game if you pick it up, and we'll see you guys later.